Hello guys, it's Ellen again. So today we're going to do the 3-star Esper fight for Fenrir. So these our units we're bringing. Our Yo. So well, he's heavily TMR, but it's okay. Next, our Warrior Flight is just there for the 100% evade, but it's only 95% evade and then 100% death resistance because he will deal death resistance is 100% to one of our unit or that onto one of our units, and so they're just gonna die. Warrior Flight, of course, will just use Brave Presence and then break his attack and defense for this fight because Fenrir is or has a 100% negative resistances to, or he doesn't have any resistance to breaks, so you can just break all of his attacks. Next is we really need to have at least an AoE or a reviver for this, so that's why we're going to use Lotus Mage now. Any other eraser will be okay, as with of course some MP regen, because if you don't have that enough firepower for this fight, you really need to have at least an MP battery. So these the equipments. Amicia has a 100%, at least 100% ice and dark resistances. As you can see, we have at least more than that. And also, well, we have to put him on revive. This is the equipment of our units. Be mindful that what we really need is to have at least 100% paralysis resistances to all of our units. That's why Mista is just there. If you have Awaken Rain, which is immune to any other status immune, it will also work. Next is we need to have at least 100% ice and dark resistances, and then high spirit for the magic over, and then auto revive to our tanks. Next would be 100% evade and provoke and 100% death resist for our physical tank, and the rest is just there for the chaining and killing the boss. If you have Regan and Ahyo, it's also good because Fenrir again has a negative resistance to fire and also to light, so that's why we could take advantage of that. And be careful with using dark and ice weapons on Fenrir because he will just absorb it and he will just heal himself. So that's it, and don't forget to dispel him or dispel Fenrir whenever he buffs himself up. So that's it guys, so let's go for the fight. So let's see the equipment of our friend. Okay, he is a immune to almost all, so let's go. So what we really need is you really need to dispel the boss at the same time break his attack. So what we're going to do is just use Brave Presence. For Mistia, we're just going to straight to the wall. For our friend Yo, let's just use Unknown Traitor and then Servant of the Blade. Let's just use Servant of the Blade or Unknown Traitor and then Servant of the Blade again. It's like that. For our Fina, I'm going to use dual cast, D-raise to our Warrior Flight and Mistia. Let's go. As you can see, we're dealing 70% of each HP, and then he now pops himself up with a. So for Warrior Flight, we're going to use Arm's Eraser. For our Hyo, let's just continue dealing damage and then dealing damage again. For our Mistia, we're just going to use Clear Veil. For our Lotus Mage Fina, let's just get our MP up. As you can see, I didn't even chain properly. My Warrior Flight sometimes will die with this fight, but it's okay. So Mystia will just use, or will just put herself in defense for our Lotus Mage. We're just going to use Divine Veil to our units, and let's chain. Oh, we're now at 4% of each HP. He healed himself. So there's the Howling Mool, and then he put him or herself into a and then we raise again to our Mystia. Our Mystia will just cover us again. For Warrior Flight, we'll just use Brief Presence. Well, he still have his Brief Presence, so let's just break his attack. So for our hero, let's just use Unknown Traitor to our Fenrir, just like that, and then let's just use Dual Slash to regenerate our MP or our Esper gauge. We only need one more, and then let's just put Re-Raise again to our units, because he will now deal a lot more damage, as you can see, and he heals himself again, but it's okay. There's the Pointing Fang, and then the swap, and then he heals himself with another 1% of his HP. So for this, we're just going to use Triteleio Wall. We're going to use Dual Cast, and then Re-Raise to our Mystia again, and then let's just put Kiraja to our team. For Warrior Flight, we don't have our Provoke now, so let's just do Brief Presence, and then try to lay a wall. For our two heroes, let's just hope that we're just, so we have our Esper gauge, so next turn most probably we're going to kill the Fenrir. So Warrior Flight got, or our friend or our unit got paralyzed, and also our Mystia. So what we're going to do is that for this, let's just dual cast, and then let's just use Esnaga to our team, and then Kiraja, like that. For our Mystia, we're just going to use Clear Veil, just like that. So for both of our heroes, let's put them in defense, also with our Warrior Flight. So on turn 7, there's a Super Roar which will kill our Mystia, and well, as you can see, Warrior Flight got damage, but it's okay. So we're now going to summon Phoenix, and then Servant of the Blade, and then also Servant of the Blade. Let's just break his defense, just like that, and then let's just use Titleia to Mystia. So what we're going to do now is finish the fight. So we're going to summon Phoenix first, and then we're going to chain with our two heroes, just like that, and we finished. There's the Phoenix. The only problem here is that if you can't dish out so much damage, you most probably have a difficulty, and also don't forget to make your team paralyze resist up, and then the tanks that you need a 100% evade if you can, but as you can see 95% is also viable with 100% resist to death. And Armistia is just there for the cover, and well, that's it. So we have defeat him. I'm just reading the pause part. So we've cleared all the missions. We defeated him with an Esper, we evoked Phoenix, and we finished the fight with at least five or less units with companion included. So I hope you like my video, guys. It's been a while since my last post. I've been busy, but well, at least I've already captured up for now. As you can see, we defeated him with all and got all the missions. So again, guys, if you find this guide very helpful, or if you want to use one of our units, just say so in the comment section below and I will help you. And for those guys, when I already add you and then you found out that I deleted you on my friend, don't be mad, because of course I'm helping other players, and if you need my help again, just comment down again your ID number. So again, guys, don't forget to subscribe, and let's go to the wheel mode for this fight. So let's go back, guys. So let's go for the one shot version. So let's see the equipment of our friend unit. It's okay. It's okay. It has a 1592. So let's go for the roles of this fight. So Ulrigan is just there for the fire reduction. Flight is just there for the spirit reduction. Transera will, of course, will just deal damage with our other Transera. So Lil is just there for the magic up, and Chloe is just there for the beast killer more. So let's go. So let's fight Fenrir, and well, not really a fight, let's demolish Fenrir for this. So first things first, Reagan will just use Azure Blade of Crimson. Chloe will just piece research on our Transterra. Warrior Flight will be there for the Armor Eraser, just like that. And then Soleil, of course, will boost magic to our units. Our Transterra will just use Chaos Flare 4 times, just like that. Chaos Rain and then Chaos Flare 4 times. So let's go. Goodbye, Fenrir. As you can see, we killed Fenrir without a doubt. With one shot. And I hope you like the videos, guys, and see you again next time for the upcoming events and other videos. So don't forget to subscribe, and thank you, guys. Bye.